I'm starting my life over with just a truck and a chainsaw, reviving my lifelong dream of running a successful cattle farm. It's going to be hard work, but we won't take this second chance for granted. I'm excited to share this journey with you as we go from rags to riches. Welcome to Cattle Ranch. Welcome back to Cattle Ranch. It's July. We are going to complete year 1 of Cattle Ranch, and we don't have cattle. A lot's going on today. We're going to sell this silage. We're going to sell all the planks, all the goods from the greenhouses. I went ahead and already refilled the greenhouses with water. Got the planks all prepped. Looks like we missed some mushrooms. We'll get that thrown on the overloaded trailer here. Let's see if we can find a room for it. That's not going to work. Trailer is wiggling. We'll put it in the back of the truck. So we're going to do that first off. We got 37,000 liters of planks. 6,000 liters of flour, 6,000 liters of mushrooms, and I think it's 7,000 liters of mushrooms because the one in the back, but I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of, and then we'll see how much money we have because I want to buy some things. I have some thoughts in mind. Flipping the truck was not one of them. Oh, that's fun. And everything just disappeared into the bottom of the world, so we're gonna have fun here today. So I'd have a mind of starting over the recording, but we're gonna leave that in the video. We're gonna get on the truck this time, or in the truck, and we're gonna drive more carefully and try not to drop our goods. Oh man, the trailer is wobbly. We're gonna go real slow. You're not gonna see it though. We're gonna cut it out. It's been a day. It has been a day. Well, we made it, and I'm hoping for a pretty little penny here. Oh, back up. We're gonna get this in 2 takes. First one is 160,000. Very nice. Don't flip it. There we go. Oh, we need a semi. And 106,000 more. So we're gonna take this truck home, but then we're going to fly back to the shop and do some shopping. Well, I got a little flustered by the beginnings there, so we're going to very slowly, apparently. Why is this so slow? Yeah, we need better transportation. We're gonna work on that. But I first want to grab these flowers and take them with me. They just happened to spawn after we left. Get that on there. We'll get it strapped in. We're gonna have to pass a little bit of time to get this silage to convert. And I'm not even sure if it's a good time to sell it, but I want the money because I want some expanding to do to cap out our first year on the farm. So we'll head back over there. We'll pass some time, and then we will regroup and see what our total is for the little bit of spending spree that we get to have. Another 29,000 plus whatever the flowers gave us. I don't think I caught that. It might have been all in one, but it says sold bales. So, but we are at 135,000. We're going to come get this later, because we're going to do this now. Oh man, I'm having a flustering day. A flustering day. That's what I'm going to call it. Oh, regrouping here a little bit. The first thing we're going to buy is a semi. We're wanting to upgrade the farm, and I think it's kind of somewhat cheesy to use that truck like we have been. And I want to go with this GMC here. And I noticed that we don't want GPS on that, but configuration-wise, we will go with semi. The exhaust, I like how it is. Let's see, front bumper. Let's go with number 1. Cab lights, yeah, let's add those. Horns, yeah, why not? Get a little visor in there as well. Our rear fenders, and I think I wanted to change the frame to match as well. Yeah, I really dig this. I'm just gonna match the whole thing, the mud flaps as well. Maybe we'll go rims black. Oh, and what about like that? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Let me know if you liked that. There's no way you did though. And then I think there was one other adjustment. We could go untuned. Why not? Because it's free. We're using the mod. We're gonna do that, and then the next thing we're gonna go into is animal transportation. And we're gonna spend $80,000 on this bad boy here. Because in the cattle ranch, thank you, ma'am. You can relax now. The sell point wasn't here. I need to stop doing that. Oh, I plan on leaving all this into the video so you can feel my frustration, because I find it kind of funny after the fact. But let's go home and look at our new goods, and hopefully they didn't spawn somewhere that's gonna ruin a crop, because I have no idea. I think it's where we bought seed last episode, so it's probably right in front of the new grass field. going to put this here because I have a feeling we might run out of money for my plans today. So we might be selling more mushrooms and flowers. But there's the new animal trailer. We're going to get some cows in there. Absolutely. And there is the new truck. Nice. I was hoping to drive this all the way back to get a little bit of a sample of it. Look at the inside of this thing. This is sweet. Switch gears? You're going to switch gears? Oh, I thought it, hold on. Look at that. It moved. That's nice. All right. Let's get hooked up to the tanker, the water tanker, and fill up the greenhouses. It's over here, and we don't need the dolly anymore. So we will actually going to just sell that and get 7 grand. I could got a little bit more if we took it in, but I'm lazy and frustrated. So it is what it is. And these aren't compatible. These aren't compatible. Well, that fits today. Is this compatible over here? Yep. We're just running into things. Okay, so this fits fine. Oh, it is just the terrain. Yeah, that looks a lot higher. So look at this bump right here. I think that's what caused that, I hope. Okay. We should be good if I could ever back up correctly. Nice. Okay, so we got enough water. Let's go ahead and loop around and fill up the greenhouses. And because of all the time that we passed in just to get the silage going, we're going to go with ×1 for the rest of this episode. We don't have a lot to do, so I think that'll be okay. But yeah, these both filled up. Let's back out. We don't want to drive in the grass because you can see we already ruined some of our new grass. And we're going to have to find a home for this semi. And right now it's going to be right here. So we talked about field 48. We put the lime production on, and we like to fix those issues as soon as possible. So that's going to be done. But before, and that's where we're going to put our first cows. Before we do that, though, we want to find our tractor. There it is. So we want to hook up to our mowers, and gosh, the frustration is just coming through in the video, isn't it? So we're going to head over to our new property and cut the property line and see about making a lot of money off this. Let's open these up, and we're going to go right next to this grass field and just make it so. I don't think we'll expand the grass field. It's definitely big enough. Let's get both of these lowered now. There's the front and the back. Turn them both on. And to not ruin the crop, we will try to avoid it and get a lot of this cut. And I really in the all right, time to relax, cut some grass, enjoy farming simulating, and make a bunch of silage, or potentially stop swathing this so that we can get a tedder and make a bunch of hay. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Half and half? Why did that only do half? That's fancy. Okay, that's kind of cool. But we're gonna go ahead and cut it this way. And I think we raised the front, didn't we? Gee, lower that. Yep, and we'll use the windrower, and we'll have to look into getting a tedder. The front is still with. And today we're gonna primarily focus on this side of the road, and then we can potentially cut that next month, but I think we might have some more things to do around the farm next month. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the fields to see what's going to be ready, but this is a good area to get a lot of grass. And like I said, we'll do probably half and half with silage and half hay and keep it for the cattle. Oh, just because it's who I am. I wanted to kind of disclose the crankiness and frustration. I was supposed to record a episode of Family RP tonight and had to cancel and disrupt everyone else's plans this week because of internet issues. I was unable to join the server, really unable to even chat with them in Discord. Pretty frustrated, and it kind of led into the beginning of this episode here, and I apologize, but I find it kind of funny after the fact, so just so you know where I'm coming from. Enjoy the rest of the video. So when I did my calculations on the money we needed, I forgot about the tedder. So I'm hoping we have some extra goods here to get us a little bit more cash. Oh, 2 planks, that's not bad with the prices being as good as they are right now. So we're gonna drive this over back to the store. We got done cutting the yard, or the new field. We can see that when we drive by here. You can see it out in the distance. Those trees, they're just rendering still, they're not there. Watch them vanish. So now we'll take this in, and we're gonna get a tedder, and have to take the tractor to pick that up, obviously. Almost lost something there. But yeah, we'll get the tedder, and we'll get that, about half of it, you know, we're gonna do half of it hay, half of it silage, and then we have a little bit of straw. We're gonna need more of that. We got a big wheat field that we're gonna harvest in a couple months for that, but we're very dangerously close to placing down that first pasture for some cattle, and we're gonna have to go figure out where to use that trailer to pick them up, because I've never done it on this map, and I assume it's probably in this area, probably over there on the left. Yeah, an extra 22,000 is definitely gonna help for the second time today. Let's visit the nice lady in the store. Yellow. As far as tethers are concerned, I've never really used a large one. We got 17 meters width on that. Some of these that I have in here from mods aren't bad. This one's 8.5. I'm gonna do a little bit of calculations and see if we can afford that big one. We are gonna risk it. We're gonna buy this $42,000 one because it fits the model we've been going with, except for the harvester. The harvester is the only thing we haven't really bought something that will stay with us long term. Yeah, let's get the tractor over here. Oh yeah, this was a wise decision. But looking at this now, the 8-meter one, we probably could have lived with, but my goodness. We're gonna try to do some fun math here. Look how perfect that lines up. So if we say -10 and we drive across this grass field, and this should put us at 0 in theory. 1 and 0 right there. So we're gonna go to 6, -6 over here, and that's where we're going to split it in half. And yep, we're gonna get that big chunk there in the hay, but I think that's okay. Let's get it lowered, get it turned on, and we'll get going there. This is where GPS is really gonna help us out. Nice, and we don't mean to be going that fast. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go, that's more realistic, but look at that. Nicely turning it into hay for us, drying out that grass. Ah, plan's coming together. So that's all done, half and half. Next is to row it, and we'll have to be very creative with GPS as well to help us out with getting those rows perfect so we don't mix product there. And we're running out of storage. We got to get organized. Aye. We should start an aye counter. New home is right there. That's a light pole. No way. Now, if this just lines up for us, I'm going to laugh. Yeah, no way. Okay, we're close. We're close, though. If we go right here and hit, that'll do it. All right, let's get it lowered, get it turned on. And we'll miss just a little bit on the left there. That will go to the silage, but that's pretty dang close. So we'll get this all rowed up, and gosh, this windrower is starting to look a little small compared to some of the other stuff, but it's not. It's just we're getting used to this big equipment, I think. How did that line up perfect? We're getting lucky tonight. It's making up for the frustration. No product mixing. Look at that. We can pick up that line later. So strange. What a day. All right, another job done. Another step closer to cows. Since there's 37% grass in here already, we will start with baling the grass. This strong tractor should really do this job pretty quickly. Recommends 17 miles an hour, so we will go ahead and do that. Let's get it lowered and lock it in. Should be able to use the same GPS setup and just quickly get these baled. Our calculation was off by a hair because I forgot to take into account 0 and 10. So that would be 0 through 10 would be 11. So we do get one extra row of the grass bales that will turn into silage, which isn't that big of a deal. It's a lot of bales. This session is 54 bales, so that's a good amount. So you can see them all out there. Next is to wrap the grass and pick up at least a few rows. We might pick it all up, but the slant's now worrying me about my plans. Well, to help fund the rest of today's project, we're gonna do something a little different. Let's repair it. No way we're repainting it. And we're gonna get $150,000 back. About. Oh, nice. All right, and we can take the truck home. Those of you sad to see the Vulture go, I apologize. I wasn't a big fan of it. It was an experiment to use a brand that I've never used before. We'll get a third tractor here soon, but to finish the year out with some cattle, I wanted a little extra cash for what we're about to do here. That's hideous. That's better. We do have a floating pole over here, though. We'll fix that. There we go. Pretty nice and flat here. So you can see we have two cattle pen here that I believe hold a pretty decent amount. We go into animals now. Oh, it doesn't show us in that view. We'll go into the construction mode here, go to animals, and 150 each. Very, very cool. So next, we're gonna have to go pick up some cows. This is exciting. Why is there a basketball in here? Why would the cows? I guess they could play basketball if they want. Right, right. Interesting. All right, let's go get the trailer, or the semi in the trailer, and get cows finally. All right, so we're gonna buy our first cows here, and we're gonna go with, let's see, what do we want to do? I think our first group, we will go with, we're gonna do 12. That's what we can fit in here. We'll buy 12 of the Holstein calves, and let's take a look here. I've never done it this way before. I've always had them delivered. They are definitely in there. Nice. Back there they are. Hello, cow. Hello. Try to drive nice for them. And I think we'll put these calves closer to home. So we'll come up here. Oh, a little too far. And look at that. We've got cows. All right, we'll get some more, then we'll get them some food, and then we will go from there. I think this time we're gonna go with actual cows. We'll select 12 of these, 22,000. That's a big chunk there. So we have some calves, and then we'll have some cows, and it'll be a good start to our cattle farm. You know, some dairy cows to start with. We'll get some meat cows later on to make some steaks and some burgers and all the things. They're not listening, are they? You think they're listening? Ooh, gotta get used to the brakes on this thing. Go, got them moved in. Nice. Yeah, move along. Now, obviously, somewhere over here we'll probably, or maybe not obviously, but somewhere over here we're gonna build some more storage. I don't think we'll do that today. This episode is running a little long as is, but we'll go ahead and get that just placed there. Just kind of taking a look here. It looks like they do require straw. A roughage, interesting. Moisture food, power food. I don't know what that means. Allow overcrowding. Oh, that's cool. But we just bought a food mixer. This breed is used, blah, blah, blah. Grass, hay, base food, roughage, moisture food. So they need water. They produce milk. Oh man, maybe we learn about mods before we use them. Oh, fun stuff. I'm guessing this is where we put the water. Nope. Has a water sign. Try not to run over any cows. If we can get close enough. There we go. I don't know how much it's gonna take, but we're gonna find out. This is where this big water tanker, or liquid tanker, is gonna come in handy. Wow, they take a lot of water. They're gonna take it all, and that's exactly the amount that this holds, it looks like. So a couple trips here, and then we will do some investigation work on the food situation. This definitely doesn't feel like enough straw, so I think we're gonna prioritize food before bedding, and I don't know if that affects the health on this mod. We'll find out, but we'll get it over here. We got the field boss over here already to start mixing some food, but we got to go pick up the TMR mixer that we did purchase. So we'll drop that off there, and we'll head over and grab that and bring it back and start experimenting with the calculations of the amount of bales we need to make good quality TMR. So the rest of the recording, unfortunately, was corrupted. You didn't miss much. We just tried to mix some TMR and realized that the grass hasn't turned to silage yet. So we gave them some hay for the day just to give them a little food to get started while that grass ferments. And next month we will take care of giving them actual high quality food. That wraps up the first year of Cattle Ranch. We got a lot more to come. I hope you're enjoying the series. Let me know what you think, and I'll catch you on the next episode.